Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today I'm going to be attempting to tame the max level Giga that we found a couple episodes ago. So, I'm up here at the Wyvern Trench because I want to try and find a low-level female that I can knock out to get some Wyvern milk from, because Wyvern milk should prevent bleed, which will be really helpful for trying to tame a Evo Giga, which requires you to basically tank a Giga for an extended period of time. Unfortunately, the only female I'm seeing out here is really high level, so I might head down to the fire area just to see if there's a really low level one that I can use. But I need to be careful because rhinos are bugs, and bugs are weak to fire, so I'll just see if there's a really low-level one I can try to knock out. Level 60? Might be able to make that work. You try to get it aggroed onto me, and that's not gonna... Let's see. There, that should hit. Yep, there we go. I have no idea how many shots it's gonna take to knock this thing out, so hopefully it's not too many. Yeah, that missed. Can't remember if wyverns... Oh, well, they clearly don't teleport run. Or at the very least, it doesn't matter. Just need to hope it doesn't fall in the lava. I might be able to reach that. Maybe. It's gonna be risky. Not got much of a choice. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Hopefully that should be enough. What level is that one? Oh, female level 20. Quickly knock this one out too. Just to be safe. I'm guessing it'll only take 2. Nope, not if I miss. There we go. Oh, that's definitely gonna fall. Huh? Yeah. Alright, I'll just leave that. I think 1 should be enough. I just need to head over to the Gigas, and then I can kill the bad one, which will give me a Giga Heart, which will allow me to initiate the taming of the good one, and then I can tame that, and maybe we can take it out and see how well it does. But yeah, I will just head over there, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm over here, and I got both of them here. We got the 150 over here, and then the 125 over here. So I want to try and lead the 120 away from the 150 a little bit. Probably shoot it a couple times with my fabricated sniper, but I want to kill with this thing, as that's going to take way too long. Way too many bullets. Here, I'll just get it latched on this Bronto. Then I can pull out Abomination and try to kill it. This wants to go over there, I guess that works too. I'm just gonna be safe and pick up Apache. We grab Abomination. And I'm hoping that we should be able to take this thing out. I'm pretty sure Wyvern Milk does make you immune to bleed, if I remember correctly. Only get 2 minutes of it though, so be careful. Okay, we do seem to be immune to the bleed, and it's not doing a lot of damage, so that's good. Definitely a little bit concerned for taking on the 150. Just gonna slow it down while I wait for the rage to go away. Fortunately, that missed. Huh. It's strange that it can't seem to hit me with the stomp attack here. Oh well, that's fine. Gigas. Bleed might not be there, but Gigas are still Gigas, so the damage hurts either way. Yeah, I should have just tried dealing with this by shooting it to death. I'll definitely have to do a little bit of healing, but I think we'll be fine. Oh. We hop back over there. Need to be careful it doesn't get aggroed onto something else and heal from it. Stomp. Yeah, it looks like it might have me pinned. Here, we need to very quickly. Oh, shoot. I did not know Wyvern Milk had a cooldown. Alright. We're okay, though. That does draw some concern for the next one, though. For taming. Projectile speeds hit. Apparently not. I don't know why that's not hitting. I don't know why they're turning. Oh well. Here, I can... Yep. Whoops. Just shoot it for now. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why that's not counting as hitting. I need to be careful though, this galley's gonna end up feeding it. Is there like some auto-locking feature? Something? That I don't know about? There must be. How much longer on the cooldown do we got? Ugh, 100 seconds, jeez. That's definitely a little bit concerning for trying to take out the, taming the max level. Let's draw a little bit of concern that I'm not going to be able to... I should disable ally looking, that might help. This thing actually looks really good with the sunset right there. That'd be a very nice picture. I really would like this galley to go away before it accidentally feeds this thing. Just happy that it seems to be completely stuck on this rock. Has no interest in trying to get unstuck. It's gotta be getting pretty low, I'd think. Shot it quite a lot. I haven't really been keeping track though, so probably should have. It's also pretty bloody, so. Yeah, it's out of rage now. Love how their eyes glow. One of my favorite details about these things. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, that'll give us the gigaheart we need. Abomination's looking a little worse for wear though, so might hold off on going to tame the other one now and wait for him to heal a little bit. Just eat it. I'll probably put the bag somewhere on the ground. Or not. Where's the bag? Oh, heart didn't end up in... No? Oh, there it is. It's weird. It's by the end of its tail. Alright, there we go. 1 gigaheart. I guess I can probably go, try and tank it right now, as I think about it. I'll just have to get away. This could be risky. Just in case things don't go as planned, I will wait and heal up Abomination first, so I will quickly head down to the water and pull out my Hydravanta, and I'll heal him, and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to start the taming process. Okay, so I'm ready, and Reaper's all healed. Now we just need to go and actually try to tame this thing. Really nervous that we're not going to be able to actually tank it, but I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, it should be initiating the taming process. There we go. Alright. I'm going to consume a thing of milk. Now I just need to let it basically beat me up until it knocks itself out. What'd be helpful though is if I damage it and get it angry, it can use its stomp attack, which does a lot more torpor, so. There we go. That knockback is wasting precious time. I might have to try this in a couple different sets. Now that's mad. I want to let it beat me. But I want to make sure that I'm standing far enough away that I don't get pinned. I've tamed these many times before, and I think I should be okay. I think that 2 minutes should be more than enough for this thing to accidentally knock itself out, but that's assuming that it stays angry the whole time, which it's not, so yeah. Have to be really careful. It's definitely hurting a lot. Oh, here we go. This will make me feel a lot better, though. Alright, it's got 30 seconds before I'm gonna need to run away. Come on, a little bit more. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Just in time. Alright. Now, these things used to go ahead and lose all their food during the knockout process, and it seems they still do. That's a pretty good damage stat. I'm just gonna get it all the kibble, just to be safe. I don't care if it eats much extra. Perfect. And there we go. Max level Giga tamed in under 2 minutes. And, okay. Those aren't bad stats. Not bad at all. I do like how high damage is. Would have been nice if it was a little bit higher, but let's see how much that actually translates to. I did bring the saddle with me. So, let's see. This thing looks amazing. I've never actually seen the paleo variant of the Evo Giga, so they look really nice. Alright. So 800 damage per bite, that's pretty good. That one took a little bit more. Let's see what the, right after getting enraged for the stomp to be available. Let's try getting this thing angry. Here, I can just shoot him in the head a couple times just to test it out. One more. Thought that eating animation was the enraged animation. For some reason, it didn't play the sound effect, so let's see how much this does. Okay, that's a good amount. Of course, that probably was also affected by the rivalry, so here, let's try it on this, all these Terries. Jeez. I know, this'll work. Honestly, part of me even wonders if I could fight Gamma Grendel with this thing. I know that Grendel doesn't have a lot of health, so maybe I could try that. At the same time, though, I'm not really sure I want to risk the 1 gig I have. Maybe if I got another one. I'll keep my eye out after the Dino Wipe I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do that very soon for the Fear Ascended event, but yeah. This was definitely a really nice tame. I was really scared I wasn't gonna be able to get it for the Dino Wipe, but it doesn't matter. I was able to do it. It's quite a great beast. I have to try it out against something. You know what? I wanted to save this for something else. Well, let's go kill the Broodmother. Or at least attempt to. I'll definitely be expecting that I probably won't be able to actually kill her, as I think she has, I think, 1,000,000 health now, I heard from some people, so yeah, I'll just quickly head over there and we'll see how well we can do against her, but we'll obviously be ready to have to leave in case we take too much damage. But yeah, I'll head over there and I'll be right back. Alright. We're here. See if I can fit the Giga down here. Galley's in the way. Alright. I'm not exactly too confident that we're going to be able to take her out, and I should probably up on my levels. I can't remember if the Evo Giga actually gets a good amount of health per level or not. Oh, it does. Okay, that being said, I'm only going to go up to 30k for now. Let's put the rest in damage for now. Probably should go heal this thing up, but honestly, I don't really expect to be able to kill her anyway, so let's just see how this goes. Goodness, the damage is insane. Easy way to get into rage. Jeez. She may do a lot of damage, but she's also taking a lot. I think if I had a female, and if they were imprinted, I definitely could take care of this, but I'm not sure about just this random one I tamed in the wild literally a couple minutes ago. We'll see, though. Just need her to be enraged again. There we go. Not really seeing too much blood on her, so it's a little bit of cause for concern. Having to keep a very close eye on my health just to make sure I don't accidentally die. Fortunately, I can just spam the stomp over and over again, though. More before the rage wears off? Guess we have a couple more. I'm not seeing a lot of blood, so we may need to retreat here, but we'll see. A little bit more for our rage. We're hit. And I'll just quickly apply the levels. There we go. I'm also curious to see if they changed her loot pool at all, because the loot she used to drop was absolutely awful. Just considering how difficult it is to kill her, but hopefully they change that. Can't tell if she doesn't have any blood because she just doesn't show blood, or if I haven't really done any damage to her at all. You might actually be able to pull this off, though. I must admit, I'm surprised. We're holding up pretty well. I feel like I'd be able to see at least a little bit of blood by now. So I'm guessing that she probably just doesn't show it. Also have the Autumn Drakelings increasing my melee damage, so that's also really helpful. Is that some blood I see? It's hard to tell if it's actually blood or just part of her texture that's strangely darker for some reason. Battle Rage. I think it's a little bit of blood, actually. That's not good. Maybe we won't be able to do it. Oh well. Actually, I'm starting to get a damage increase, which means that she's getting lower, so maybe? I don't know, I keep second guessing whether or not I'm going to be able to do it or not. I'll just keep going. Big is not dead yet, so... I really hope that she'll drop some form of loot. That'll be at least a little bit good. A Giga Saddle would be nice. I probably should have checked to see if I have one back at home before I came in here, but... Yep, Battle Rage. Definitely would recommend, if you do play with the Evo Giga, this definitely is a good way to take her out. I mean, if this is just a wild one with a basic primitive saddle that was tamed literally minutes ago, think of what an imprinted one with mate boost could do. She wouldn't stand a chance. I kinda wish she was spawning spiders. That'd be really good for my Chibi XP. I mean, not my Chibi XP, my Drakeling XP. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if she'll grant me any Drakeling XP, so... hopefully she will. That'd be nice if she was a easy way to instantly max your Drakeling XP. Need a little bit of food. She doesn't really seem to be doing damage anymore. I feel like at the first half of this, she was dealing a bunch of damage, but now... wonder if my regen is... I know that Gigas, when they go into rage mode, Evo Gigas, that is, they get a bunch of regen, so maybe that's what's keeping me alive so well. Yeah, I'm regenning almost more health than she can deal to me, so... she doesn't seem to be using her, Venom Spit, which, that's what really does damage. At this point, I'm getting a little bit concerned I'm gonna accidentally knock my Gig out before I kill her. And still not seeing any blood, so I'm guessing that she probably just doesn't have it. It's a little bit annoying. Wish I could use my magnifying glass to see how much health she has, but... for some reason you can't use magnifying glasses on anything that doesn't have brighter weaponry. Honestly, I'd really like them to change that. I think that the magnifying glass should be allowed regardless. Alright, she's gotta be getting close now. Our damage is increased pretty significantly, so I think she's gotta be getting low. I really hope this is worth it. I mean, I guess the experience of being able to take her out is really the reward here. I mean, it'd be nice to get some good loot, but honestly, just being able to take her out with a Giga that I tamed just a few minutes ago, I think that that's more than worth it. Also, make it easier to get in that cave when I eventually decide to go through it. I might do that soon, actually. I need to start going around and getting more of the artifacts. I need to figure out where most of them are. Two of the ones that I know of have been moved. Fortunately, though, the loot cave wasn't moved, so that one's still an easy to find one, but I need to figure out where the rest of them are. This takes forever. There we go. Alright. That took forever. And I just now realized that I don't have a taxidermy tool. Hold on. There. Quickly whistle passive. Let's see. What does she have? Oh, we already got everything. Let's see. I got the flag. So, does he have the actual loot? Eh? I mean, that's better than anything she used to drop. That being said, still really not great, not really worth it. Here, I'll just quickly fly out and get the wood. I want to make a taxidermy tool to go ahead and take this trophy back home. I'm honestly really impressed that Giga managed to take her out, but if I may be so perfectly honest, the Evo Giga is, well, it's overpowered, honestly. I'll just say it. It's really overpowered. Honestly, though, I find it fun. I don't really mind things being overpowered, so long as they're for PvE use. Alright, just want to see, does she still give polymer? Oh, she gives a lot of polymer. A lot of chitin. Holy cow, that's a lot of chitin. Alright, well, and not really a lot of levels. Not a lot of XP for all that. A little bit disappointing. I was really hoping that my Drakeling would get maxed, but guess not. Alright, I guess I'll head home and I can go ahead and just check this thing out and put it on a taxidermy bench. Okay, so back home, and yeah, I still haven't gone ahead and taken all the bronzes out. But I figured out this thing was apparently a 145. I forgot that she can have levels, but here's the dermis. Oh, she seems to be sunken into the base. There we go. I haven't seen the dermis for the broodmother yet on Ascended, so. Alright, very nice. I think I'll probably go for this one. I'll eventually put that upstairs in the trophy room. I wish that they still had. I'm glad they added a completely new boss, but I wish that they added the old boss as well with the Megapithecus, the dragon, and the Manticore. It'd be cool to go ahead and have a dermis of all four of the guardians as well as Grendel up in the trophy room. I guess I can just set the flag down here for now. Smashing in. There. Good enough. I'll keep her down here for now, and eventually when I work on that, I'll go ahead and put her up there, and I already have the one artifact that we have right now, but I do want to go ahead and actually make this a lot better looking, and I'll put dermises of all of the creatures I end up mutating, which so far the only ones I plan to do are just the Elderclaw, Megaraptor, and Deinonychus, but I don't know, we'll see if I end up doing more. I'm still waiting on the Paleo variants of the Megaraptor and Deinonychus because I really want to see what those look like. Hopefully they come out soon, so I'm getting closer to Elderclaws, though I think I got a damage stat in here, right? There we go. That's the bare minimum I'll take for damage, but yeah, we got some decent stats on these things, especially the weight. That's a really good weight stat, so I'm hoping that these will eventually be good, and I'll probably use them for the Alpha Grendel fight. But yeah, alright, so I think that's going to be it for this one. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.